Hey everyone, we are Jess and Greg with Drifter Journey, and we recently became Koni ambassadors for the Koni motorhome team. So they sent us some shocks and struts for the van, and we just recently put them on and put them to the test. So we are going to tell you guys how much we like them.
Yeah, so which ones do we have? They are the FSD Shocks and Struts, which stands for
Frequency Selective Dampening.
Damper. Excellent. Anyways, so we have had them on for probably 2 months now. We've had probably a couple thousand miles worth of city and highway driving. We have taken them off-road through Baja for about 80 miles or so, and washboards, dry lake beds, I'll call it rock crawling, as rock crawling as you get in a van. But yeah, so we've pretty much put them through the test on everything, and we are very impressed with them. So to go back one step, from what I understand, they are currently available for the Ram Promaster and the Mercedes Sprinter van. I did not see them for the Nissan or the Ford at this time, but check their website. We will link the part numbers below for the Promaster that we have. There's a couple different versions, but the one that we have and the ones we have are fantastic.
Yeah, so when we got them installed, we noticed a difference immediately just on the pavement going over speed bumps and stuff. One of Greg's pet peeves about the stock shocks in the front was like it has that compression noise of like the gas. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, but yeah. So we don't have that happening anymore. It's a much smoother ride. So it's, let's see, not even 4 hours since we left the van with them and they got started.
They put 2 guys on the job.
Yeah.
Now we need to go find some potholes.
We're gonna test these babies
Run
out.
some stuff over.
See how it feels.
Hit this speed bump hard.
What do you think?
It doesn't make that noise anymore.
That's true.
You didn't hear that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Let's hit another speed bump. Yeah, much quieter.
Wow.
Got that going for us.
And then once we took them off-road in Baja, especially on the washboard roads, it was pretty impressive.
That's where they shine. But, so the original, we were going to do 2 separate videos, and the first one I was going to do is it worth the upgrade on a brand new vehicle? Yes or no? And you know, the shocks themselves are running somewhere in the 600 to 800 range, I believe, for a pair, for both sets total. And then install, we were able to get it installed for 700. We got some quotes all the way up to $1,100. So low end, you're looking at probably 1,300. High end, you're looking at 1,700 or 1,800. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to spend $1,500, is it worth it on a brand new vehicle to just take off the stock ones and replace it? And I was torn at first. It's like, well, you know, it rides a lot nicer, but it's $1,500, so maybe I'd wait. But now that I've ridden with them a lot more, I personally would do it right away if you have the funds to do so. If not, then definitely it's a no-brainer. When you're due up for new shocks and struts, absolutely, there would be no reason not to do it, because you're paying for the labor regardless to swap them out, and the actual price increase. I didn't even look at how much stock ones cost, but I don't think it's that much more. So there would be no reason not to switch out if you need to get new ones. But yeah, we did washboards at like 40 miles an hour. Obviously we aired down first to make it a little bit smoother. It made it through every rock obstacle we could give the van without high centering completely. We did do a little bit of body damage. That's not because of the shocks, that's because of the lack of clearance that we have.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just, you know, basically potholes on standard highways are much smoother now. So all in all, I think it's a great upgrade. And we also run it with Sumo springs, just so you know, front and rear.
Right.
I don't know if you need them, but we have them.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add to this to let people know?
Well, I was just going to talk more about the frequency selective damping technology.
Oh, she's going to tell you about it. This is straight from the website.
This is getting technical, so I am going to read it from the website because I'm not good at remembering stuff like this, but it says it controls large body motions and cornering forces, but smooths expansion joints and rough roads for improved comfort. So to me, that means it's not only capable of absorbing the small bumps from like a washboard road or dips in the road, but then it can also handle the bigger bumps all at the same time. So it's actually like adjusting its self.
There's one more test that we need to do.
What's that?
Is that tope that I accidentally hit at 40 miles an hour in Baja last year. And we aired out pretty good.
Do you want to tell them what a tope is?
A tope is a speed bump, but in Baja they can be anywhere, and sometimes they're painted, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're big. This one I did not see, and we jumped it. So yeah, I think that could be the test. Go back and jump it again and see how it goes.
So yeah, anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about them.
Yeah, overall we're really happy. I think at first we were skeptical as to whether or not we thought it would be worth the upgrade, especially when you're paying for the parts and the labor. But now that we've had them for a couple months, we're super impressed. We're really happy with them, and we definitely recommend them to anybody looking. And
if you're handy at all, there is a video on YouTube, we'll link it, that shows how to do the install. So on the front end, the struts, you have to go in the dash, basically take out part of the dash to get to the top mount. So that was the scarier part that I wasn't really feeling, and then you need a specialty tool to compress the springs.
Which you can rent at
you can rent it. I don't think
car parts store.
Yeah, I don't think in the end it would be a crazy difficult job for anybody that has some experience. They're just going to probably need some specialty tools. The rear shocks, that took them like 10 minutes. So
yeah,
if you can find a shop that might just do just the front end for you, you can probably do the rear end pretty easily on your own. Obviously look at the instructions and know your own skill set before you try to take that on. But if we were going to do it again, I'd probably do the whole project on our own if we had the tools.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that hard.
Probably not.
Probably take a half a day to a day, depending on how good you are. Yeah, so I think that pretty much covers it. We will put a link down below to the parts that we have. We'll try and add in the Sprinter ones too. I don't know how many different ones they have for different years on those, so check for your own model, check out their website, and if you have any questions, let us know. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe because we want to hear from you. And I think that's about it for these guys.
Yep.
So we're going to show you some cool footage on the way out too.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.